Hello YouTube, it's Delta0125 here again. And what do I have here? I have updated my ammo stash once again. This is all the ammo, including the ammo I bought in the other videos. Let me collapse my tripod real quick. And just giving you a quick overview. There's four 50 caliber ammo cans and one 30 caliber ammo can, if you will. And yes, I know there's BBs and a camera lens right there. I just put them in there because they were in there when I pulled that out of the garage. I have no idea why. But the ammo cans that were actually in my house fire are quite visible. There's actually this one, believe it or not, which is the one marked for explosives on the side. As you can see, there's fire burn. This one's kind of rusted. This is actually at the base of my bed. Let's see. That one over there was, this one was, and the one that my stepdad kind of foobarred by putting in the back of our other van that we used to have, the green one, if you guys remember. I don't know if you do or not, but anyways, he kind of put it in the back, and there's a jack for the vehicle back there that smashed it, so that's out in a red shed, which it has some random 30-06 and 308 ammo in there. Anyways, all this ammo here, I kind of updated my, you can read my chicken scratch. Kind of updated my ammo count, or my inventory I should say, count. And this is not even including the one round of 357 over here that is foobarred. Or the random, sorry I had something stuck to my tooth. Anyways, the random 40 caliber round behind me, or my golden sabers for that matter, which I have 30 golden sabers exactly. If you want to add that to the list, you can do it yourself. And I have one round of 40 caliber, which I have no use for, because I don't use slow and worthless. Anyways, let's go over the list here. Got a full list on that side and a partial list on this side. See, okay, I've got type, and then the X means round count, so all this right here in front of you, 25 ACP, 8 rounds, 9mm full metal jacket, 9 rounds, 9mm hollow points, 13 rounds, which I will get to those here in a second because I found something interesting. 357 hollow point, 1 round. My dog just farted, you nasty little fucker. 357 cast core, 20 rounds. 357 full metal jacket, 50 rounds. 38 special jacketed hollow point, the Aguila that's in the bottom down there, 100 rounds. 38 special full metal jacket, the stuff right there sitting on top, Southern Billet. 50 rounds. 38 special lead round nose, which I have right under those. 48 rounds, PMC, bottom at the pawn shop. 50 AE, which you can see right there, the Spear Gold Dot box. Yes, I finally put those in the ammo can. Anyways, 50 AE hollow point, Spear Gold Dot hollow points, 34 rounds, 300 Winchester Magnum, full metal jacket, which is the Sierra Game King bullet, 19 rounds, 410 slugs. I didn't even bother to put if they were 2.5 inch or 3 inch. I just counted them all. 410 slugs, I have exactly 25 rounds. 20 gauge birdshot, I got 254 rounds here. 20 gauge slugs, I got 5 rounds, which are right there underneath the, right here. This little gray box, the X on it, Winchester. Anyways, 20 gauge rounds, the slugs right there, 5 rounds. 12 gauge double-aught buck, 10 rounds, sitting right there, Winchester, and right under that, I got a 3-inch Magnum one, which both of them have 5 rounds. I just counted them both. Anyways, 12 gauge birdshot right over there, 50 rounds. 30 carbine, full metal jacket, the green box, green and white box over here that you saw, 48 rounds. 22 long rifle, I have no idea what's in the red box underneath the lens and the box next to it. That's Federal Lightning. But I just rounded them up to 50 rounds a box, so approximately 300 rounds of 22 long rifle in there. I do have at least 200 rounds exactly, I know of. They are not tampered with. In other words, not open, no rounds taken out. 32 Smith & Wesson long. I believe I have that right under the double-aught buck over there. 20 rounds, 45 ACP Z-Max, which you can see right here. I actually got that not for 19 but for 15 from the pawn shop. Full box, 20 rounds. Anyways, 20 rounds of that, 45 ACP full metal jacket, the boxes with the paper tape over them. I just did that so the rounds don't fall out when I'm handling them. 150 rounds of that, 7.62 by 39 soft points, which are buried down here. all Tula, 340 rounds, 9mm tracers, which you just saw right here. IMI tracers, 45 rounds. Now, if you're wondering how much that comes up to of how many total rounds I have, including the 22s and all that, not including my Golden Sabers, not including that 357 round of that's messed up, and not including that 40 caliber round, just the rounds right here in front of you in these boxes, well, including this baggie right here with the 2 hollow points I'm about to get to, 1,644 rounds total. And in case you're wondering, no, I'm not prepping, because I know there's a lot of you guys on YouTube. I'm not prepping, I'm just stockpiling, if you will, for an Our Youth Day again, believe it or not. And the reason why I'm stockpiling is, well, for one, elections coming up, people are going to go apeshit like dumbasses again and buy ammo left and fucking right. But that'll be on another rant video or during a hangout or something. I don't feel like ranting on because you guys will probably unsubscribe or something. Like, you know, anyways. But yeah, I'm buying ammo before, hopefully before everyone goes nuts and buys all the ammo from the shelves. So I noticed 32 Smith & Wesson long is actually getting hard to find, unless you want like wad cutters by Cellar & Bellet, for example. Or, I believe there's hollow points out there, but I haven't really found too many of them. The ones that I buy, the Federal, they're usually bought up, or like there's hardly any on the shelf, or they just restock the shelf. But 38 Special I found at Sports Authority up here, like I said in the other video, $18 a box. I think I might buy a lot more. Same with the 357 Magnum for $25 a box over there. Anyways, I know I'm kind of ranting on here, getting to the 7-minute mark. And that's the beauty about these flip cameras, is they have a timer. Anyways, so yeah, that's why I'm kind of stockpiling my ammo, is because people are going to go nuts this winter and buy ammo left and right. And hopefully I can get in on that a little bit, although I'm not going to go nuts and buy, you know, like 1,000,000 rounds in one trip to one store. I'm actually going to go around and still do what I do and look for the best price. Although I kind of got ripped on the cast core rounds over Ammo King, but they were close, and I figured, why not? I got the money, so I bought them. Anyways, on to the next part in this video. What I wanted to discuss about these hollow points right here. I'll just kind of contrast them like that. These 2 hollow points I got here, they're actually 2 of the same brand, but different. As you can see, both of them have the, not sure how well you can see that, but both of them have an FC stamp on them. Federal cartridge, 9mm Luger. Both of these were used by the airport police up here in Anchorage, Alaska. But anyways, now the difference between these 2 rounds is, the funny part is they're both Hydra-Shock, but they're different versions. The one on my right here, the bronze one, is a Generation 1, and this one right here, the silver one, is the newer Generation 2s. Now what I mean by that is, I'm not sure how well you guys can see this, but the one on the left here has serrations in the jacket itself to help it peel out, as well as the little needle point thing that the Hydra-Shocks have, as well as the polygonal boring that you see right here, the polygonal shape. Not sure how well you can see that either. And the Generation 1s, which they still work and everything, but the Generation 1s have a circular boring and no needle tip in them, if you will. And I believe they still have serrations on them, but they're not as prevalent, if you will, as on the Hydra-Shock Generation 2, which you can see the cuts, like, deep, whereas these ones are not as deep. And what I mean by deep is they're kind of engraved into it, if you will, and these ones are like just basically like someone took a razor and kind of like tapped it a little bit on there with their hand, like, whoops, basically, you know, like tap, 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 tap with a razor on these ones. And then the Generation 2 Hydra-Shocks look more like someone took, you know, like a little mallet or a hammer and just tapped a razor into them, sort of. So there's lighter serrations on this one and no needle, circular boring. This one has a nickel-coated case too, by the way, whereas the old ones just had bronze. I'm not sure if their primers are any different, don't appear to be. Anyways, this one here, Generation 2s, have the polygonal boring, the deeper serrations, more prevalent, and the needle tip. So, I'm not sure if you guys can see that too well. But, anyways, that's the difference between the two. I just thought I'd point that out. Although, I'm still going to go with Spear Gold Dot 357 Magnum if I have a choice in that. Over the 9mm, in case you're wondering. That's about what a 9mm versus a 357 looks like, although the right one is Federal and the left one's Spear. But anyways, oh, and I'm just tossing all those into a random baggie with the 25 auto, because, I mean, I'm not dumb. I can figure out what rounds are what, and I'm just going to toss these into the box all the way over here on the left. Because this one right here is a random ammo box, and this one right here is a random ammo box, and this one right here is mainly a random ammo box. But this one right here, I may take out all the ammo right here, just leave the AK ammo in it and fill it up with that, which is 7.62 by 39. And I might take all the stuff in here and try to put it in this one, or in the one all the way over here, or I might just buy a new ammo box. If I buy a Mosin Nagant, however, in the future, because I'm debating on whether or not to, I'm definitely buying a 20mm ammo can. Because I'm going to be stocking up on, you know, Nagant ammo because it's so cheap. The only thing I don't like is the corrosiveness, but that's easy to get rid of. Anyways, kind of ranting on here. Just updating you guys on that, and I will see you next video. Thanks for watching. Delta 0125, signing out.